Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good. But like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because now I get to play as myself in the game, and I'm gonna start playing more than I.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. Emmanuel Quickly. Mitchell Robbins. RJ Barrett. Julius Randle. It's time to meet the starting five for your Detroit Pistons. At guard, 6'5", number 7, Killian Hayes. For your Detroit Pistons!
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Randle. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. And now the New York Knicks starters. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's McBride in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. LeBron James is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jang in at the 3, the small forward. And the NBA with the long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning,
Mr. Robinson.
Like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true. James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Free throw good, James.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
And James drills them both. New York with the ball. Here's McBride. Pass to Randall. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the young power forwards, Randall, one of the best off the dribble drive.
Passes to Chang. Inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's McBride. 9 points last game. Pass to quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to quickly. Over Cunningham. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Basketball.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Randall.
I love the defensive tenacity. James showing real hustle and energy on this end of the floor.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's McBride. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall down low, working on Hayes. Just 3 to shoot from deep. Rebound by Chang. The Pistons lead it. There's the pass to Stewart. And here's Chang. Pass to LeBron. Over quickly. No good from LeBron. Chang against Barrett. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Poke loose. And even 3-on-3 break. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Cunningham. Robinson with the block. He dishes it to Randall. Passes it to quickly. 5 on the clock. over Cunningham. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Pistons trailed by 4. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Hayes finds James. Back to Hayes. Now Jang. Now here's LeBron. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Now Hayes. Pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's McBride, covered by Hayes. They get the rebound. Robinson. Here's quickly. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Quickly with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's McBride, covered by Hayes. And that one's good quickly.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hayes finds James. Goes up on the block. Connects. The jumper drops. James has got 6 points.
Biggest fear any opponent has. I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Here's quickly. High quality look, and he sinks it. And so James will bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. Stewart against Barrett. Second chance shot. That one doesn't go. So New York will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
And, well, Detroit shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Stewart. Aaron Gordon comes in for James. Bays checked in for Cunningham. Saban Lee's subbed in for Hayes. Now here's Jang. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Now the pass to McBride. Detroit with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here is Poeltl, guarded closely. Bay against Barrett, 5 to shoot, unloads. Here's Poeltl, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Poeltl has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now, here's Barrett. A 17-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Here's Lee after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Jang dishes to Gordon. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Pistons second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
The first one falls.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for Gordon. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's McBride. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bay pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lee outside. That one, no good. And New York will come the other way. Grimes, Jang defending. Here's Grimes. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Bay. Jang with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Knicks on defense. Passes it to Bay. Here's Jang. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Barrett. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Now here's Jang, trailing by 5. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Unable to get that one. And Detroit the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive.
That's a great dunk!
Freakish athletically.
That's how you do it.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lee outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Over to the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Purdy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got 6.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
Here's Barrett. He gets it in there. He's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Chang. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
2 shots.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
For Detroit, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Detroit up 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
Sometimes it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, the whistle blown, let's get out and let's execute what needs to be done.
GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. The 3, rebounded by the Pistons. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Thank
you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top 3-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall.
Everything looked good until the finish.
Good. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. As a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when the guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Lee. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for R.J. Barrett. Randle kicks to Quickly. It's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Quickly's got 10. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Hayes, the pass to Gordon.
New York 5.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Coming on to the floor for your Pistons, LeBron James.
The pass to Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Free throw drops for James. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for LeBron. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Feeds to Randall. No good on that one. Great D that time from James. Down low. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Quickly kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Robinson.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
On the wing, James. He's defended by Randall. And that one's good. James has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Now, here's Quickly. 10 points for him. Pass to Stewart. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle.
Obi Top.
Knicks trail by 3. Passes it to Toppin. Pass to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. McBride's got the game tied up here for New York. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Hayes. And there's the pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Pistons.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's McBride. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Robinson, just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Here's Grimes.
I hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Hayes. Now Cunningham. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. From past the arc, another three for Detroit.
Finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's McBride, covered by Hayes, and McBride gets it to go. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
James finds Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by New York. To the paint. Here's Bay. He gets that one. Bay's got his first points in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's McBride. Covered by Hayes. Quickly with it. There's the feed to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet. He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
And here is Quickly. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's McBride. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McBride's got 7 points in the game.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Here's LeBron. And the shot goes down. 16 points for him.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Quickly the pass to McBride. Now, here's Quickly. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. To the inside. Here's Bay. And too long on the shot.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Toppin. Here's McBride, covered by Hayes. On the wing quickly. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's McBride. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds in the game. And LeBron James gets it to go.
I thought maybe he would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
New York calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
So for the Pistons, Pirtle, he's checked in for Stewart. Zhang comes in for Sadiq Bey. Saban Lee's subbed in for Hayes. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Back to Lee. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And the shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Zhang defending. Rebound by Zhang. Pistons leading by 8. LeBron with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Shoots over Toppin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
They're playing with no fear so far today, getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Gordon's checked in for Pirtle. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Knicks. That one misses. Detroit leading by 8. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
There at the pass to Hayes. And here is Quickly. Over Lee. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now here's Jang. Tight defense on him. The feed to Gordon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So New York will take it the other way. Now here's Toppin. Jang defending. Pass to Quickly. New York needs to get off a shot. Second chance effort. He lays it in.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
James in the post. Covered by Hayes. LeBron dishes to Lee. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Gordon kicks to Cunningham. Back to Gordon. The pass to Jang. Over Hayes, and it's good off the back rim and in. James has got 22.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Good D by James. And so James will bring it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Cunningham passes to Gordon. Jang dishes to Lee. Drives to the hoop. And Lee with the stuff.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Hayes. Rebounded by the Pistons. Jang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Misses the 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Ice cold.
frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Detroit leading by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. LeBron James is out there with Jang, and it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. Quickly the pass to McBride. Over Hayes, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 9. McBride's gone 4 for 9 from the field. LeBron outside. Back to Hayes. He kicks to Jang. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer on the way. Ball's knocked loose. Knicks trail by 8. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Stewart kicks to Hayes. Now here's Jang. He's got 5. Takes a 3. The rebound by McBride.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Now, here's Quickly. Defense is right there. Stewart with it. Picked up by Barrett. Stewart passes to LeBron. That one's not going to go. Randall with some nice D.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Pistons leading by 6. Inside, here's Cunningham. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for Cade Cunningham.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for
3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jang the pass to James. And that one, good. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes checked in. Here's Quickly. 12 points for him. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Kept alive by New York. Randall kicks to Quickly. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Quickly's got 14 points.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Jang, no luck. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Robinson. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Randall, and he makes good on the layup. He's got 6.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Robinson. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to McBride. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Cunningham inside, quickly covering. Here's Stewart. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. Now Barrett. 12 points for him. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. Randall finds Barrett. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Randall is doubled. Here's the 3. New York now working with the new shot clock. Robinson passes to Quickly. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
It's only a matter of time until this 3-point shot comes back to him. He knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
And James slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. For the Pistons, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Stewart. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jang. Saban Lee subbed in for Cunningham. Here's McBride, covered by Lee. The 11-footer. Here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And really, Poeltl is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Here's McBride, covered by Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lee passes to Poeltl. And he banks in the layup. Poeltl's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
When Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Grimes, covered by Hayes. Barrett the pass to Randall. Basket counts.
That's just a strong upper body. Randall converts through contact. Now he's going to go to the line.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
That free throw good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball.
Lee outside. And the pass to Gordon. Here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
For Detroit, Hayes. Killian Hayes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hayes hits them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bay against Barrett. To the wing on the left. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 9. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. Here's Pirtle. He's got 8. And stolen by Barrett. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Lee. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Quickly.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
There it finds Quickly. Driving inside. Rebound, Detroit. Out to Lee. Back to Gordon. Pass to Bay. The shot that time, not on target. Randall with some nice D. Here's Hayes. Count it.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Pistons leading by 7. Lee bounce pass. Now here's Hayes. Barrett covering. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Passes it to Hayes. Pass to Pirtle. And the layup is good. Pirtle's got 10 points.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
The pass to Barrett. Quickly against Lee. Down low. Defended by Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. And the Pistons lead by 7.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving the fits out there.
Pass to Randall. Quickly against Lee. Randall is doubled. Shot clock at 5. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Lee with the steal. We've got 1:08 left here in the 3rd quarter. And the call will be against Julius Randall. That's foul number 2 for him. James checked in for the Pistons. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Now here's Hayes, quickly covering, and that one drops.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man.
Here's Mayo. The shot comes out, and it's Detroit the other way. Oh, and the jam by Pirtle.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Mayo, the pass to Quickly. To Mayo. On the wing, Quickly. Passes it to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
James outside. Fires from 18. Here's Pirtle. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so is Detroit, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Knicks trail by 9. And New York looking at who they've got. R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's McBride in at the point. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Poked away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by James.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Quickly with it, Cunningham's there. Quickly the pass to McBride. Clock at 4. Rebound by Jang. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Cunningham. From outside, off the mark. It's Robinson, high post. Pass to McBride. Toppin with it. The pass to McBride. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Kicks it to Jang. James against Robinson. Over Robinson. And it's James missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's McBride, covered by Hayes. Stewart against Quickly. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hayes the pass to Cunningham. Back to Hayes. And here's Jang. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McBride, guarded by Stewart. Quickly the pass to McBride. Pocket 6. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. Into the lane. Robinson with the block. Down low. Toppin passes to McBride. Now, here's Quickly. Not a lot of room. From deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in this game. He kicks to Hayes. Pass to Jang. Back to Hayes. Passes to Cunningham. Over Quickly. No good off the back of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's McBride. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
At the line for the Knicks,
first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Hayes. Now the dish to James. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. LeBron's got 26 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Working as hard as anybody for that rebound. That's not an easy one to correct.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Pass to Quickly. Jang against Barrett. Back to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Robinson. For 3, Barrett. That one, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron kicks to Stewart. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point Piston lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. Now, here's Barrett. Here's McBride. Back to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jang. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now Hayes. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
Randle passes to Robinson. Quickly with a wide open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunk it home.
Here's McBride. They need this, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And New York making a change here. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by Stewart.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And Jang kicks to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Quickly. To the middle. Passes it to Randle. Covered by Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for the Knicks.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jang against Barrett. Jang inside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
To the inside. It's stolen by Randle. And a fast break now for New York. Moving it up. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. Here's Hayes. He feeds it to Cunningham. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
New York moving the ball around. 5 on the clock for 3. Barrett. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's pass to Hayes. Quickly against James. Over Quickly. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got 4 rebounds in this game. And McBride gets it to go.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Up top, Jang. He's defended by Randall and finished off by Jang.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. New York calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's James. Another shot. Stolen. There's the pass to Quickly. Kicks to Randall. He takes it in, and Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're up by 8. 1:16 left in the fourth. .16 left to play in the final quarter. Stewart against Quickly. Stewart kicks to Hayes. Back to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. James trying to free himself up. And Stewart gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pistons.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
for LeBron.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Cunningham looking it over. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, the lead was changing hands, so what enabled you to get control of this game?
In the second half, we started to clamp down defensively. Our 2 main staples is defensive stops and offensive execution when we're moving the ball. And once again, we had a high assist rate tonight, and we had a low field goal percentage from our opponent, and that's ingredients to winning.
It's a good recipe for the win. See what I did there? Recipe, ingredients? Funny. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.